on Chapter 8. Big fun. At first, it's just a slight headache and a stuffy nose. Damn. By Sunday, I felt like my bones were made of paper mache. Couldn't even go to school today. Man, this sucks. I shouldn't have ignored the signs. The rapid weather change isn't helping at all either. Between the pollen and the chills. The worst part? Falling out of practice. I've tried on and off every hour to watch a drawing tutorial, but within minutes, my consciousness is overtaken by a fog, and I retreat back to bed. Literally me when I was sick. Literally me when I was with my headache. At this rate, I'll never actually have the skill people thought I had at the beginning of the contest. Between the sunlight obscuring clouds and my own bouts of unconsciousness, it feels like I've been sick for weeks instead of just days. But I would have asked my parents for some help, but they still had work, and the most help they could be was simply calling in to the school to let them know I was sick. Similar. Always got the elf in poncho chili. I don't even know what the hell this is. That's supposed to be. What is that? I finished up the cup of medicine I'd made and go back to my noodles. The only reason I'm even conscious right now is because I figured some soup would help with the splitting headaches. And I've made sure the pantry is stocked full of cup ramen. I shovel even more instant noodles into my mouth as I lay splayed on the couch, trying to watch whatever the hell's on TV. Eventually, I decide to set the salty goodness aside in favor of scrolling through the notifications on my cell phone. Of course, I got a few dozen from Damien. Bless his heart. He's been giving me an hourly play-by-play of the school day. Got a few messages from Liz too. She's also filling me in on the school day, albeit not nearly as often as Damien. Even Olivia has messaged me. I feel oddly soothed as I read her well wishes. I'm starting to get another notification, this time from Ben. It's a PDF of my homework, followed by a simple "get well soon" animated emoji. Aren't I popular? I'll be sure to thank them in person when I'm better. Another waves of fuzziness washes over me, so I pop a few flu meds and chase it down with another gulp of the lukewarm chicken broth. 3 days of being sick as a dog, and it's only occurring to me that I haven't seen any sign of. Huh? But I already got my groceries delivery today. Or was it yesterday? Whatever. Well, that was an interesting animation. Push myself upward on the couch, turned sickbed. On carrying for all the styrofoam noodle cups and plastic wrappers that fall onto my carpet. Wow, I really let things get out of hand. My head is spinning, my knees are and I make the Audrius 20-foot journey. Okay. I check the peephole, nothing is there. Maybe it's a small child. The Triceri Scout cookies sound awesome right about now. One hand works to unlock the locks, while I'm focusing on finding my wallet with the other. Damn poofy sleeves. If they weren't so warm. Oh, so look at. Sup? Dead yet? Olivia? What? Wow. What are you doing here? In spite of her cheerful greeting, Olivia shifts side to side in her seat, and her knees totter together.
Hi, hi.
Hello, Edge. Okay. Well, that was something. Mr. Edekin wanted me to give you the project worksheet for his classes. She pulls her backpack up from behind her chair and reaches in, drawing out a manual envelope and waving it in my face. My dizziness intensifies as my eyes attempt to track the rapidly moving object in front of them. Oh. The one about the barrow queue? Thanks. Pretty sure Ben had just sent me those as a PDF. She snorts and lets the packlet go. Packet. Just say packlet. What the fuck? My hand's fumbling to catch it before it hits the floor. But batting an eye, Olivia pushes past me, as if wandering into someone's house is an everyday occurrence for her. Come on. The project isn't going to finish itself. Huh? She's already wheeled herself to my couch and set a backpack on the coffee table. Yeah. Figured you could use some help on it, or... And box. Belks? What the fuck does that mean? Belks at the mountain of junk I'd left. My finger nose crinkles hard. Crinkles. Hard to tell from so far away. Damn, Inko. You live like this? My head finally catches up to what's transpired. Olivia is here now. Cool. What isn't is the sudden onset of vertigo. Guess I'm standing upright for too long. I only managed to stay up just enough to thanks to the support of the wall. What? How sick are you? Pretty sick. The disgust that was on her face is wiped away as she looks at me. Huh. Oh, I don't like that. I wonder why. Why is my floor coming to me? Owie. Bro, just say ow. Why do you need to say owie? Are you a child? That's my impromptu humble. Olivia had done her best to pull me up and get me to the couch. My robe did make it easy to drag me across the smooth floor of my house. Okay. Forget the project. What project? Attaboy. I can't tell if the dizziness is new or not. Olivia's or I can't tell where these notifications are coming from. Olivia's already started picking at the trash mountain, moving what she can into a grocery bag. Watching her with my vision going fuzzy only intensifies the vertigo. I guess I should take more of my medicine. Grab a canned soda from the half-empty case on the table, along with a bottle of cough syrup. Is this supposed to be the soda opening? Yep. I open the can and bottle into the glass I've been using all weekend, watching the delicious mixture slowly become my panacea? Panacea. I attempted. Giving the glass a good swirl to ensure the best final product, I grin and gulp down my alchemical masterpiece. I don't get to finish my drink, however, as an olive green tail slams my midsection and makes me spit up the drink all over myself. The fuck are you doing? No wonder you've been sick as shit. What? I read that it makes the medicine go down easier. Inko, you've been drugging yourself with that purple drink. Okay, well, technically, yes. He is, but that is. It's not purple drink. Oh shit, it is. I mean, yeah. It's purple and I drink it. Holy crap, how are you alive? The smell of my spat up drink irritates my nose, and I feel my stomach roil from both the impact and forced purging. I resist the urge to wench, to retch, feeling all my energy drain away. I feel completely spent again. And it's becoming blurry. My vision swims and the world turns counterclockwise. I feel something on my head, and I'm thankful that something soft and warm and soothingly smooth, maneuvers its back onto the couch. The blackness of my shut eyelids return, the uprightness of the world, and the numbness I've grown used to overtakes my limbs. Oh my god, Inko. Inko, are you okay? Oh man, stay there, I'll figure out. Oh shit, now everything is being blurry. Olivia's voice is drowned out by the growing drone of white noise. Once again, the colors from outside the world window bleed, and the floor into my house. And flood. What does floor? And I'm still without my rent money. What does that even mean? Someone's in here still, and they're bent over something. Hey, you. What's going on? What in the fuck? Oh, oh, the lean chapter. Oh, thank you, Viper. Thank you for telling me. Hang on. I'll try to help you out. Funny Gator girl on wheels. What the fuck? So big. Big hugs. I Wani Hug. What's going on? Who is this? Where's Lucy? Where's my daughter? If man came from monkeys, then how does Coach Sully exist? I think this would be funnier as a whole gimmick of this man is completely fucking out of it. Don't say anything. You're completely incoherent. Incoherent. It's my name. Before I can say anything, my being fades into the void. Oh god. My head. What year is it? I sit up and glance around the room. Mom and Dad aren't back yet, even though it's 6 o'clock. Some business meeting, huh? Wait, no. What's that smell? Dang, something's cooking. Something smells nice. Guess Mom is home. Wonder what the occasion is. Normally, it's just reheated whatever. I put the couch pillows back the way my parents like them and head into the kitchen to see what's up. Well, Mom, what smells good? Shit, sorry. I didn't know you were still... Oh man, I passed out on you, didn't I? The assignment. It's fine. You feeling any better? Oh, are they not around very often? Yeah, they're usually busy with work stuff. Both have busy but well-paying jobs. I'm fine. Don't worry. You say so. Olivia looks down at the slow cooker and fiddles with one of the dials. Actually, are you? Do you really not have anyone around? No aunts? Grandparents? No nothing? I shrug. Like, my mom's gone. My dad's a whole nother story. But at least he's stuck with me in the pains. Stuck me with the pains. And that way, I guess you're worse off than me. Somehow. The last part she spoke was quieter. And with her downcast face, I can't help but feel I wasn't meant to hear it. Well, yeah. You at least have your folks. But I don't think it does much good comparing our situations. I'll just have to be a better parent for my kids. Olivia flinches. I don't know why, though. Isn't that what everyone wants? You plan to start a family? Yeah, of course. What about you? My dad really wants me to. He knows it's pretty far from ideal. He's told me before that he hopes I can make a family work, like how he couldn't. It'd be nice, but, I mean, it's probably not going to happen. I think it can. Well, after you collapsed, I panicked. I had to call Aunt. I had to call Mrs. Payne to ask her what to do, if I should call emergency services. She said when this happens to Damien, she just makes him shepherd's pie. Ooh. The good shit. The good shit. And waits for him to sleep it off. I have to root through your fridge to find out that you have jack shit in terms of the ingredients. And your appliances too. I thought a place as upscale as this would clearly have an air fryer. But all I could find was a slow cooker, so I threw the vegetables that hadn't expired into it was some stock. Should be good for your sinuses, at least. Vaguely remember something along those lines. I stepped closer to Olivia, peering into the glass window of the cooker. I didn't even know we had half of whatever's in there. Really? Why would your parents buy this kind of stuff just to let it rot away in the fridge? My mom does like to cook, but she doesn't do it very often. I wish she would. Green Gator snorts. You know? I'm only spoiling you because you're sick. It's not that. I just miss dinner. You know? Sitting around the dining room table and talking to each other. We don't really do that anymore, except maybe on holidays. Olivia winces. No kidding. Sorry to cry. Can't help but sighs, I think, about my lackluster relationship with mom and dad. It's alright. Anyway, I didn't take you for the culinary type, Olivia. The awkwardness of just standing and staring gets to me, so I choose to take a seat at our island table. Man, these chairs are surprisingly comfy. This was actually the first time the table's even used since we moved in. Thinking about it, Olivia's giving me lots of firsts now. Kinda wish mom would make dinner again, just like before she got that promotion. Olivia hums to herself as she moves towards the fridge, pulling out an egg I didn't read at all. How often do you get groceries, Inka? I ordered some earlier. Actual groceries, not that junk. Oh. God, that's such a waste of money. Imagine if you could cook the food you like. I try to, but my head starts to get a bit lighter. But now I can practically taste the salivating smell coming from the cooker. Is that why you're in home ec? There's another low hum from her as she considers something. I wanted to be ready when I had to have a place of my own. And it's actually relaxing. It just keeps my mind and hands busy when I'm alone. Plus, see for this, or Bobber misses pain all the time. The cooker pings, signaling the stew was finished. When Olivia takes the lid off, a cloud of steam erupts with the rich aroma of cooked meat and vegetables. You grab us some bowls. I'm guessing they're in the shelves above. I nod and get up, moving around the table to the shelf with all the bowls. I give the top a quick dust check, sticking it back in and taking the two under it. Olivia already has the ladle ready, stirring the soups slowly. I set the bowls down next to her, and she ladles in servings for us. Okay, moneybags, back to the couch. You don't want to eat at the table? I can't. What? Oh. The island table doesn't really have the space for her chair to fit underneath. Plus, I want to enjoy this with some quality entertainment. Figured we could watch something together on that big flat screen you've got. That's okay, right? Sure. What is this chapter even called?
Wah.
Thank you, Catman, for the wah. It is now in the video. Deal with it, Catman. I carry both bowls back to the couch, seeing the entire living room has been cleaned up. Man, I really need to make this up to Olivia somehow. Just watching something doesn't feel like a fair deal at all. Not only cooking, but even cleaning up after. Find a way to repay her. Set down our dinner on the coffee table. Before Olivia can say a thing, I place both hands on the corner of the couch and push. I didn't think it'd be so hard, but then again, I am still out of sorts. The space created, however, is enough for Olivia to work the front of her chair in. Olivia gives me an appreciative nod, then angles her chair in a way to let her use her tail and the couch's armrest to pivot herself onto it. Thanks. Give Olivia a small nod and a smile as I grab my spoon off the table. Only a spoonful. Leaning closer to the bowl, the comforting aroma of the soup wafts up my stuffy nose. First time I'm getting goosebumps that aren't caused by cold flashes. Get a good spoonful of Olivia's homemade remedy, making sure to get some meat and veggies as well. Still piping hot, I blow a bit of air on the spoon to cool it down. Pussy. What? Hey, last thing I need this fever is second-degree burns all over my tongue. Whatever you say. Once I feel that it's significantly cooled, I slurp up the first spoonful. My dry, tired eyes close in bliss as the flavor washes over my taste buds, firing them all off like fireworks. To describe it as just being good would be a severe understatement. The stock is rich and hearty. The meat is well cooked. It could easily fall off the bone it came from. And the vegetables give it a nice aromatic touch. All of it well seasoned and spiced. It's just like I'm experiencing that scene from, I'm just going to say the actual movie, Ratatouille. Sensing and seeing the different flavors move and dance around in my mouth. For a brief moment, I forget all about my fever, and only felt the warm presence of the soup envelop me like a cozy blanket. Is it good? Like a record scratch, I'm taken out of my experience and brought back to earth by the baryonyx's voice. I look to Olivia, giving me a questioning look, idly crunching and munching her soup. I also realize that I'm sunk into the couch, my arms to the side like a rag doll's. I felt like my body was weighing down from both my sickness and the soup. I guess I got lost in the broth. Wow. Olivia, this soup is amazing. Olivia rolls her eyes at my enthusiastic compliment, but lets out a tiny smile. That's nothing. I just threw shit together in a pot and called it food. Anyone can do that. Olivia looks away, once again cutting herself short. With weak strength, I lift myself off the couch's gravitational pull to better look at my sighing scaly. This is the word. You said the line. I'm serious. This is the most delicious soup I've ever had. Olivia moves her head back closer to me, but still avoids my gaze, her smile a little weaker. Alright, I get it. Don't have to make it sound better than it is. Just helping out your flu. I'm not saying it because of the flu. Honestly, you have a real talent for cooking. Olivia turns towards me, her smile still small, but filled with honest joy. You really think so? A nod, even as the soothing smile of Olivia's suit settles in, and manage to return her meek smile with my own tired one. I know so. Her eyes dart around for anything else to focus on, desperately trying to redirect her fluster. She shakes the flush off her face and cheeks around with her bag. Around for her bag. Well, I'll get going. Thought you were wanting to get caught up on your shows. Or, well, it's right there. It's the least I can do after your help today. What were you wanting to watch? She has the remote and the oversized screen on our wall. A few things, nothing in particular. I remember you asking last month for some recommendations, so I've been thinking of a few you might like, but if you're sick and all, I don't want to. Yeah, I'd love to see what you have. Parents probably won't be back to hog it for another few hours, if they come back to not at all. So it's pretty much a good time. Really sure? Sure, I'm sure. Show me all about that deep cultural meaning of animated dinosaur. Show me all about the deep cultural meaning of animated dinosaur folk cartoons. What? Oh my god. You're lucky you are sick right now. Yep. Olivia takes her remote and flicks the TV on. After getting over the initial shock of the screen being taller than she is, she navigates to a streaming site and picks some colorful series I'd only seen in passing. This one has a rough pilot, but it gets better a few episodes in, and the animation is top notch. What is it? She flips the first episode on, and an establishing fight scene unravels while Olivia moves back by the couch with me. Then, to my surprise, she heaves herself out of her chair and onto the cushion next to me. I move my arm out of the way to make room. Oh, sorry, I should have asked. Of course, you're welcome to sleep. I know, but thanks. I focus back on the show. Well, I do. Olivia's glancing my way after every joke and expensive shot to analyze my reaction. And when it's not for that, it's a forewarning that something a bit cheesy was about to happen. Eventually, the first episode closes. The heroes are ready to begin their journey for real in the following one. The credits roll and Olivia swishes her hair aside with her fingertips. So, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? I liked it. Yeah. I would like to know what anime they were watching. I could give some of my dumb comments, but then again, it's like if it's the older Gundam series, I can't really give my comments. But if it's like the newer ones, yeah, I can give like some comment. I haven't seen the new one. That's the only one I haven't seen. If it was Knights of Sidonia, I could give comments. I like the anime. I like the manga. Movies. Movie. Really? Well, look at the whole season. Do you want to see more? Wait, didn't you say you wanted to catch up on your shows? This is the pilot episode. She fumbles the remote in her hands and has to catch it midair. Well, yeah. Just figure you should know what's all going on so you're not lost in the sauce, you know? But if you want to keep watching this, that's fun too. She quickly pushes the button to start the next episode without my response. Cute is all that runs through my mind at her attempts to cover her small mistake. She's probably just refreshing her memory and why did Inko think of cute? Well, it does. Whatever. During every time she glances over as if I wouldn't enjoy the show. Sure, mom and dad aren't in any rush. Back. The characters on screen freeze. Oh shoot. Did the Wi-Fi go out again? I try and stand up, but a brutishly heavy limb anchors my lap back down. Olivia's tail feels like a boulder across my legs, keeping me from standing. Olivia? I just paused it. Nico. There's a complicated expression on her face. Is it normal? It's what normal? She chews her lips slowly in consideration. Your parents, like, are they not really going to be back? I shrug. They're always busy with work. I feel a shifting next to me. Olivia's inched herself closer. And when I think about it, I barely see them at all. More shifting. I wonder sometimes. The tail shifts to my abdomen now. Does anyone even care? All the movement has stopped, as if reality itself has paused. Man, I must be more tired than I thought. I feel my head sway as my muscles ease into putty, not pity. I'm sure they do. I look at Olivia, who is shoulder to shoulder with me now. I mean, Dad's kind of the same. Olivia chews her lips as she considers her words. Why is the music sounding eerie? At least that's the vibe I'm getting now. It's not as eerie. He's always busy too. The whole reason I live with my godparents is because I'm just going to say Dad. Dad has to travel for work, so he doesn't. I saw myself as I see the faint wetness in Olivia's eyes. Sorry. Her eyes close and a somber sigh escapes her lips. No, it's fine. I get it, Nico. There's a silence hanging over us now. I copy after the sweet girl next to me, letting my eyes slide and close and a sad breath loose. After some time, she breaks the silence with soft and tender words. Of course your parents care. Just like Dad. Why else would they work so much? But what about me? I wince at just how pathetic that sounded. It's for you, you doof. How else could you afford all these nice things? Her words grow quieter. As time goes on, my body sinks into numbness again. Dad cares enough to work for my sake, enough to talk my godparents into letting me live with them. They didn't have to, and yet I'm burdened. My mind is connecting the dots. Mr. Helfer talked Randy and Sophia into it, which is why I have to be able to live on my own as soon as I can. Because if they don't want me there anymore, that's it for me. I recall just how happy they were to have Olivia rejoin the party. They wouldn't, though. They love you like Damien and Vinny. She shakes the morose thoughts from her head, and then looks at me with serious moonshade eyes. Anyway, you should do the same for your parents and yourself. bro looks sick. My world goes horizontal, and I find my head atop the comfiest pillow I've ever felt. I nod, and the nod becomes a nuzzle into said pillow. Hey, yup. Above me, Olivia yelps. I try and turn to see what's wrong, but something falls atop my head that keeps it in place. Nothing. A soothing, cool something rubs across my face, drawing me further and further into restful peace. Along with the gentle caresses, a deep vibrato vibration emits from somewhere, resonating in my tired mind. I don't know that word. Yeah, with the lulling touch and tone, my eyelids grow heavy. By the time I wake up, Olivia's gone. I check my phone for the time, only to realize it's 4 in the morning. I can't help but groan as I sit up on the couch, but instead of feeling horrible like I had the past few days, I felt surprisingly well. There's no doubt that I have Olivia to thank. Hell, I might even be able to go to school tomorrow. Wonder if any of that soup is left. She probably left it in the fridge, right? Shuffle over to the appliance and open up the door, allowing my ass to adjust to the light. It only takes a second for me to spot a Tupperware container filled with the delicious meal. Nice. I'll have to ask for the recipe sometime. Bro, she said it was just random vegetables that that you had. Random ingredients. Well, that was this episode. You know, I'll read this and then I'll end the video. Thanks to Olivia's advice and cooking, I had finally made my recovery and returned to school. That is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. I also hope you have a good day and had a good day, but I hope you have a good rest of the day. But yeah, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to, well, I want to say subscribe, but you don't have to. But yeah, peace out.